very special guest with me, my sister.
Hey guys, I'm Leticia.
Yes, so Leticia and we are so excited to be filming for you guys, and we're going to answer some questions you guys submitted through our Instagram. The first question is, how often do you guys visit the farm?
That's a good one. I go it depends. I go 4 to 5 times a year, I would say, usually, especially during harvest season.
Yeah, and I go probably once or twice a year. This year it's been hard, obviously, because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
But when we were younger, we used to go a lot. I feel like every Christmas.
Yeah.
Was it? No, not Christmas.
Yeah, we would go Christmas and then I want to say like Easter and then summer. So it could be 2 to 3 times a year.
And Easter is like a huge celebration in Honduras. Like, you guys, you don't understand. It's a huge.
Oh yeah.
Huge thing.
People like go out on the streets,
dress
and
up, like a ceremony
and stuff.
All right, second question: what's it like for you guys to grow up visiting the farm as kids? You take it away first.
Okay. So it was really cool. I mean, growing up, I didn't really think too much of it. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
But for me, I just thought like it was normal for anyone to just grow up in coffee farms. Like, you just go to Honduras, because I thought everyone's family lived in Honduras.
Yeah.
And you just like grow up playing with the animals and like the dogs, the chickens, the cats, the cows, and in the coffee fields. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, kind of to go along with that, since I was younger, we're like 4 years apart. I was not even sure what we were like doing. I guess I thought it was just vacation. It was more just about visiting family and playing with the animals, like you said. I didn't even really understand, even when I was playing in the coffee trees and like around the farm, I just thought they were trees. And whenever, Dad would try to explain to us, oh, they're coffee trees, I'd be like, but coffee comes in a cup. Like, I just didn't get it. Today it's a different story. But all right. What's it like being a female in the coffee community? Oh, that's a
really good question. Being a female in the coffee industry is very unique and interesting, and we're so blessed to be able to kind of be a voice about that. Just starting out, I own my own coffee farm in Honduras, which is extremely rare. So in Honduras, that's very machismo culture. Usually when you're a daughter, if you inherit land, your husband inherits it because he's the man. So for me, having my own coffee farm is very unique.
It's an honor.
Very cool. So I love to be a voice for women. Women are involved in 75% of the coffee supply chain from seed to cup, and they a lot of times don't get the recognition for it. And I like that we can fight for them. So at the farm at Finca T, we have a designation called Con Manos de Mujer, which means with hands of women. And that essentially says that we're bringing that American mindset over to Honduras, and equal pay, equal opportunities, just equal treatment between men and women.
I mean, having that certification and being able to empower these women and show them that you too can own land, you too can, be in the coffee industry. It's not just the men, women, they, if anything, I mean, I'd like to argue that they do more, because some of these women, they are pregnant and in the coffee farm, picking during harvest season, or they have a newborn baby and they have this baby strapped to their back with 3 other kids running around. That's a lot. Waking up at 4 a.m., cooking breakfast for their husband, and then them having to feed the kids too, and then go out on the fields 24/7.
I mean, I've seen women, just like you were saying, they wake up, they make breakfast, they cook for their families, and they also work a very laborious, intensive job with a baby strapped to their back. I mean, it's insane. They'll take whatever they can find. So lots of times it'll be like a scarf, and then they just have their baby tied to their back or their stomach, and they're out in the fields picking in skirts and flip-flops. And they're just working so hard, and it's so inspiring to us that they're willing to do whatever it takes to take care of their family.
How do you guys drink your coffee? Well, I feel like we're pretty similar on this one, but
I feel like when you're born into the coffee industry, is there another acceptable answer?
It's in our blood.
Yeah,
like,
it's black, of course.
Of course.
No
black
cream,
coffee.
no sugar. When you have a super high quality coffee, like the one from Finca Tea, you really don't need to add anything to it. I mean, it's got so much natural flavor.
When you have a good quality cup of coffee, it doesn't need anything. If it's not that good, that's when you start adding all those additives and, you know, whatever.
Yeah. My personal favorite though is I always go for the light roast.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you, but I love a light roast natural. I mean, just fruit forward notes, almost tea like.
That's true.
Super delicious.
Yeah.
Lots of people cannot drink that all day, every day, but I can.
I really like a good cold brew. Do you guys have any other siblings?
No. Nope.
Just
us. Yep.
2 gals. What's your favorite thing about Finca Tea? I'll go first for this one. So for me, definitely giving back, improving lives, and being able to see that for myself. You know, it's not something we just say. We really take action on that and take it super seriously. So the fact that we can improve lives and really make a difference in the community where we used to visit and still do visit very often is extremely heartwarming. And then another thing is the animals. Just love the animals.
Yeah. Definitely, I agree with what you said. You know, improving lives is so inspiring, and it just motivates me every single day. But also just knowing that everything we do is driving sustainability in the industry. And that's why we have those 3 pillars: improving lives, sustainable farming, extraordinary coffee. We really do live and die by that every single day. So knowing that every decision we make is helping not only our farms, but other farmers around us, and then hopefully one day other origins, probably, you know, in different continents even. I mean, that's really cool. It's decisions that are going to spread to the whole specialty coffee industry.
A ripple effect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
When and why did you guys decide to get involved in the coffee industry? Well, for me, I think I definitely got inspired by my sister Leticia, because she started earlier on, and then I kind of, you know, jumped on the bandwagon as well about 4 years ago or so. But this pandemic has actually gotten me to, you know, be more involved because I have more time, obviously quarantining, and also just being around my family more and seeing and hearing, you know, the stories and what we're doing at the farm. So,
I mean, it's kind of hard to say what got us interested in it. We were born into it. So, you know, it's just something that we were blessed that we have. But I think what keeps me interested is knowing that we can make a positive impact on the world. The things we do, they may be small, but they really do have a ripple effect, just like I was talking about earlier, you know. So we affect not only our own farms, but others around us, and it extends to the community here in the U.S. too. You know, being able to bring a conscious, ethical cup of coffee to you that tastes delicious, that's fresh, and the utmost quality. It's awesome. It brings the 2 worlds together.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed our episode of Spill the Beans. Thank you, Letty, for coming and being a guest. I know you're super busy, but
no worries.
She's always got time for me.
Of course. I'm so happy to be featured on today's Spill the Beans. It's really, really awesome to see everything you're doing on the social media. So thank you. We love it. You're educating the consumer, and we love it. Without you guys, we can't continue doing what we're doing. To all our fellow roasters out there, if you're interested in a direct trade relationship with us at Finca Tea, then simply DM us, send us an email, visit us on our website, submit a form. We'll send you over some free samples. We keep all our coffee here in our North Georgia-based warehouse. It's climate controlled, and it is going to be your favorite green bean. So give us a try.
Thanks, guys. Till next time. Bye. Cheers. Hey guys, we're back. So we got 2 more questions in, and we figured, why not answer you guys? We love you, so here it goes.
Selfie style.
Yes. The first one, what's the best way to store ground coffee so it keeps its freshness? I'll let her answer this one.
So honestly, my biggest tip is, if you can, invest in a grinder. freshly ground coffee is always going to taste better. Coffee will lose about 70% of its tasting attributes within 15 minutes of being ground. So if you can grind fresh right before you brew that cup of coffee, you're not going to regret it. But I understand that grinders are expensive and they can be a little time consuming, a little noisy, maybe not as quick in the morning. So if you do want to get freshly ground or pre-ground coffee, then I definitely recommend keeping it in a cold or a cool, dry, dark place. So lots of people ask about putting it in their freezer. You're not really going to see any difference putting it in a freezer. Just stick it in your cupboard, stick it in your pantry, and it'll be good to go.
What do you like and dislike the most about working with family, and what was the process to become an expert on what you do?
Ooh,
really nice.
Juicy.
I don't feel like an expert at all.
So definitely there's pros and cons to working with family, but at the end of the day, it's just the biggest pro, I would say.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it's so great to be able to work with the people that you trust the most, obviously, because they're your family. So on the con side, you know, obviously sometimes you can get under each other's skin a little bit just because you spend so much time together. But the biggest pro is for sure that there's no one you can trust like your family, and they're always going to have your back and support you and care about your business the way you would.
I completely agree with that. I mean, trust is the biggest pro.
Yeah.
I think that's like the best thing ever. And then on top of that question, it says, what was the process to become an expert on what you do?
Honestly, just reading as many books as you can, learning from people who've been in the industry already, shadowing with them, and watching lots of YouTube videos. Honestly, just doing your own research and trying to pick up and absorb as much information as you can. That's kind of what I do.
Yeah, reading a lot. For me, I read a lot of articles online, bunch of great other, you know, organizations that are just trying to educate each other. So, okay, her hand is getting tired.
My arm is starting to get numb.
But yeah, so basically just reading a lot, doing lots of research, time, dedication, passion, and a love for what you do.
Yeah.
So,
awesome, guys. Thanks for submitting your questions. We love doing this for you guys.
all right, bye.
Bye. My name is Alejandra Lopez. I'm the social media.
And don't forget, to all you roasters out there, we've got free samples that can be delivered straight to you for roasting perfection. I don't know why I'm messing up.
Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, you say it.